I don't want to do this the right way. I just want to chop at it.
Chopping again.
Like, I just want to chop at the dress. What's up? So today is day 2 of trying to reset my spring wardrobe. I found this for $6 at the thrift, and I think it's gonna be really cute. It's a really good length already, so I won't have to chop it any shorter, but I've got tennis shoes on, I don't know if you can see. It's just a little bit large. Like this, it does come with this, so I can make it a little bit tighter, but I don't want to have to rely on this. I want it to be looking good because that happens. So I don't want that to happen. It does have pockets somewhere. So the main issue is this top portion, and I like this. I do think that it looks good with my silhouette, but I am loving the like Baroque style so that it gives some sort of a little bit more fit and flare. So the V-neck is not for me, but I think what is for me is a halter. So invert it, but still keep the zipper back. I don't know, I think I just need to fully take it apart and see what I can do with it separately once it's fully taken apart. Maybe make it tighter, maybe shift some pieces around. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what happens after I take it apart. I'm gonna be totally honest. I just ripped open one seam. I hated every moment of it. And it made me feel like I just want to chop at the dress. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this the right way. I just want to chop at it. So I'm gonna start chopping. I'm gonna start cutting. And let's see what happens. Okay. Cut this part open. These two are gonna stay. So then let's cut this. Something doesn't feel right. I think I'm gonna have to cut it inside out. And then I'm gonna go to the back part, but we're only gonna go up to the panel where the zipper is. So now I'm gonna cut up here. Okay. Now this side. Amazing. So here's what we're left with. The skirt and the zipper portion of the back. Awesome. It's gonna look so good. Just leave it like that, right? Just like leave it like this. Just wear it like this. Love it. Makes me look so skinny. So now what do we do with this? Do we attempt. Make sure my hair is not in there. I don't love how it's pulling here. And this just does not feel cute. Or do we attempt the side panel? That's still not cute. What do we do here? Do we turn it into a strapless dress? This is a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna have some lunch and I'll be back. All right, so I went to go take a look in another mirror and I think it looks good. There's still gonna be quite a few things to mess with. And I think if I just take off this part, then I can figure out how to add it to the back later. I think I may just end up doing something like this and adding it to the back, and then this will be in a V. And I know I'm not going to get this done today. The hope and goal was that it was done today, but you know, the ADHD has other plans sometimes. But let's get as much done today before we have to go to the gym and before we have to make dinner and before I lose all this sunlight. Let's see how much we can get done. Feels a little bit wild, but I'm gonna try it on through this hole. Okay. Is that any better? It feels a little low right here. But once we tighten it, that does not look good. I know this looks really chaotic. But I realized after looking in the mirror that it just now, like cutting this, just made this a V, and the thing I'm gonna have to do is shorten these sleeves and then probably cut into, hold on one moment, so that there is a smaller opening for the front to attach to so that it looks more like a halter top and less just like a V. We're gonna see. And then whatever happens with the skirt after that happens to the skirt. So I'm gonna start chopping again and then start sewing. I don't wanna make it, I don't have another bobbin. So I've got my bobbin that I used with white thread for the pants, and I'm just gonna keep the white bobbin down there, and then I'm just gonna put the red thread on top, and so the white will be on the inside and then the red will be on the outside. Hopefully that works out like that. And also I have lost my chair, so we'll see how much I can get done without a chair. I found a seat. I pulled it up next to her. Is it okay if I put you on camera? You okay with that? I don't know if that was a yes or a no. I think she's still thinking. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, here is our first draft of this. Part of me wants to attach it already, but the other, I know that I need to, I feel like when I make this tight, it's gonna look a lot better. And I will really like the idea of it just coming around straight around the back, and then just maybe just making darts in this. I really should not have taken off so much, but it will. Thoughts? Annoyed. I get it. Let me think about it. Welcome back to day 2 of attempting to make this V-neck into a halter neck and turn this drop waist into a Baroque waist. That's the plan, that's the thought, that's the vibe. Okay, this is the front, and then here is the inside, and then we'll turn you for the back, which is like this, and then I want it to come across straight like this and meet this in the back. I think I need to measure how large I am and do it that way to see how much I have to take off. Let's just go ahead and take this measurement here, bring it around the town, and that's 36. 36 all over, which means we also have to add in this amount because this is a good structure. So I'm going to leave it at 38, so I've got at least an inch on both sides. It's 30, and I wanted 38. How big is this one? It's definitely not 8. Whoa! It's almost 9! So if I make this 30 across, and then we'll add the 8.5, then that means that gives me at least an inch on both of these sides to mess around with and figure out how that's gonna work to like tighten and get as close to my body size. And I'm also thinking, like, do I even want it that tight? It does look good, but let's just see what happens with 2.5 extra inches around my waist. Maybe give it a little bit more room. Yeah, so let me just cut this, and then we'll sew it together and put it on and see how that looks. All right, here we go. We are cut. And now I'm gonna attach these sides to this side, and then you're still gonna be at the bottom. Like that, yeah. All right, cool. All right, I just did my first pass through of the back, and I think it looks really good. I think I'm gonna try and sew the other side together and then try it on, because I know I'm gonna make it tighter, but I just wanna make sure that I'm making it tight enough. All right, I'm gonna sew this piece together and I'll be back when I'm trying it on. How should I put this on? Should I put this on like this? Yeah. Oh, okay. This is a little bit scary. I probably should not have done it this way.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. I have to unzipper it now. Okay, now that's wide open spaces. Oh, I think I have to go even more. Why are my shoulders so large? Okay, this is not working out. All right. Okay, and then this will be attached at the bottom. This, yeah, will be here and here, and I really do feel like I've got to attach this. Hold on. Okay, there is 2, and I gotta figure out how to zip this up. Okay, I'm now in my office, and suddenly feeling like claustrophobic, but maybe it's because I've got multiple layers on, I don't know. And now I'm like, do I even like the fabric of this? I'm gonna sweat right through it in the summertime. But anyways, It is fitting really well right here. The way I want to try and make it more of a halter top is bring this in like that so that it matches to here. And then this is actually on the inside, so that'll go like that. Feels more halter toppy. And then the bottom part, as you can see, has quite a bit of length on it. And I attached it at strange places just so that it wasn't falling apart. But I definitely want to do the V for the Baroque style. I feel like I can finish this really quickly today, but let's see. I also didn't zip it all the way up because I can't reach it, and that makes me a little bit nervous, but we'll figure it out later. So I'm gonna undo these and figure this out. We watch a lot of Drag Race, and I like to comment that the queens could have done better. They could have tried harder, and I can't believe they don't know how to sew. It's hard. It's hard. And it's such a time-consuming task for people to be like, it's season 17 and you don't know how to sew. Like, I'm 30 years old, okay? I've had a life before this. Like, I've been trying to figure out how to do makeup properly, how to like get my personality going. Because not all of us are born with it, RuPaul. Anyways, I'm just in the middle of this thinking I need to give some of the queens some slack. Like, it's really not like that big of a deal. All right, so if the boob line, it goes down the center. Like, that's where we want it. This right here is a line that goes middle of my boob. And then this is the back portion, so somewhere, so I need to align it like this, and I think a circle is easier. So here to here, I think I'm gonna go for it. All right, not very even, but it's something. Okay, 2 semicircles cut out. Okay, my camera is about to die. So I'm gonna start clipping the pieces together so that I can just stitch it up closed. And then I think I'll come back and try it on after I've put the pieces together. It's gonna be really difficult because it's a curve and there's curves. So I may lose my mind. And if I don't come back, it was nice knowing you. It was nice to have a moment together and to get to know one another, to get to know each other. All right, wish me luck. Pray for me if that's your thing. I don't know. Bye. Okay, I did it. I sewed it all together. And here's what we're looking like. I actually cannot find the pockets. Okay, pockets are a little bit more towards the front than they were before. They were a lot more towards the back. So that's awesome. It definitely has a slight shape to it. I actually call this a win. I did this. Wow. And then I still have this string that if I wanted to, I could like tighten this up. But I don't know, I'm loving this like free-flowing style dress. This is fun. I think these could be better, but like first time? That's awesome. Yeah. All right, look at that. Ooh, ooh. I'm so proud of myself. I had a vision and it came through. I'm in shock. I'm amazed that like I could do this. Wow. I love it. Wow. I'm amazed. Okay, let's finish it up. And then I think tomorrow, maybe I'll do my hair. Maybe I'll style it.
I don't know if you're ready for this review. It is nice. Ready?
I have this little bag that I bought in Hawaii at a little market, and I love her so much. I don't ever want anything bad to happen to her. She's a perfect bag. I'm gonna put on some sunglasses because I feel like that really completes this like farmer's market look that I'm suddenly going for. That's the vibe that it feels like. And these are the new Wolby Parker sunglasses. A lot better than before. This looks really great. I'm really proud of how this turned out. Not loving the straps that much, but I don't really know how to fix that, and if I continue to dwell, then I won't be happy. So I'm moving on, and I'm hoping that my hair grows long enough that it will cover it at some point. If not, we'll just move on with our lives. I do think that this outfit would look really good with a hat too, because it's a little bit bright out here. Here's the outfit. Here's the hat. A little bit harder to put on than people imagine. This is the outfit. Ready for a day on the town. So while we still have this good weather, next week I am going to try and fix up a bar that I bought from a barn in the middle of Texas. For $45. I bought the bar for $45. So I'm gonna see if I can make it look good and put it in our house, fix it up so that it could be a working bar in our house, even though we're not like cocktail drinkers all that much. I do love an espresso martini. So maybe that's what this bar will be called. It's like chocolate colored. It's like espresso colored. I wanted to turn it into a coffee bar. This is too much information. You've got to tune in next week. See you then.